hurt wrist too. I'm trying not to hurt my hand. This thing is heavy. I'm trying to mix it. Let me shut these doors before we get bugs in here. God, I'm out of breath. I got on a nicotine patch, y'all. I've been vaping like a mofo. I've been vaping like a crazy lady. I'm sure you can hear it in my shorts. If you saw my food shorts recently, the reason there's heavy breathing is not because of the food. It's because I've been smoking. I've been smoking. Hey, Robin. How are you doing? Brooke. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I got paid. Y'all, how's y'all's days been? Let me shut these doors. I got double doors over here. Alright. Hey, Kelly. How have you been, Brooke? Robin, we've been chatting online this morning. I ain't gonna be able to get this open. You were one of the first people I talked to this morning when I woke up. Y'all, I might have to go get a tool. I'm just settling in for the night. Made some stuffed shells for dinner. That sounds so good. Like Italian stuffed shells with like sauce and like cheese and meat. That sounds so good. If that's what you mean. I need something to open the paint. This is the lock for the door. I'm going to use it to open this paint. Oh yeah. It should just be white. This is a 2-in-1. If you saw my short earlier today, oh yeah. It's a bright white. I'm hoping that it'll open it up in here. It'll make it like bright in here. It's strong. And I just shut that door too. I'm hoping that it'll make it bright in here. So I want to start over there, but I gotta get everything ready. Y'all want to come over here to me? Y'all see my makeshift table? That was my old coffee table, and there's legs that goes to it, and that's a sewing machine, and I just stacked them because, well, I can't find the bolts for the coffee table. So I got 4 legs and a table and no bolts. Hey, Jamie, every time. Yes, I'm hoping to. We'll see. That's what I'm getting it ready for. It's not anything fancy, and I don't have a bathroom, but your girl's been raw dogging it for 2 years in a car. I think it'll be fine. So, yeah, I think it'll be fine. I cleaned up this mirror today. I got this. That came with a really pretty piece of furniture. The furniture was so heavy that I had to leave it in the house when I left. Yep, I'm hoping. So did y'all see my short? Did y'all see my short with the ants? Bruh. So the bottom, so there was a 3 dresser drawer here, right? And the bottom drawer was missing. And I noticed there was like ants coming out of it. So I actually grabbed some bug spray and I started spraying. And then they started, like, thousands of them started coming out. So then I kept spraying all the bug spray. It started to kill them. As you can see in the short, that was bug spray. That wasn't like, that was off. That wasn't Raid. So then they start coming up the back of the wall. It was crazy. So this has been sanitized. I came in here with boiling water and bleach and threw it down the wall and on the floor. I scrubbed, and then I did that twice, and then I went back over it with boiling water and Fabuloso. So you can eat off of that now, but that came from ants. Though not fire ants, black ants. Y'all, I ain't never in my life. That was crazy. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Israel. An ant invasion. It was disgusting. It was scary. Shit was moving. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. It looks like something died there. Like, that's the kind of mark we would see from a dead body decomposing on this wood. Let me be clear. It looks like a dresser and a Rubbermaid container decomposed there. You know what I mean? It's so weird. I didn't know ants could infest like this. I mean, the little tiny ones, these were big. Y'all can see them in the short. Oh. It was disgusting. Hey, Walter. Dude, my skin was crawling. Yeah, I've already taken several showers. That took 2 days to get together. I'm gonna put a trash bag over that, because what I like to do, let me show you this. So I went to Lowe's, I got paint. This has an insert. This is what I like to do. For those that don't know, I'm a jack of all trades. You don't want it too tight, because you got to get it off of there. You don't want to like knot it up. And you also don't want the paint flopping out, so you need some extra like fabric in there. So I like to half-ass tie it to where I know I can get it out when I want to get the bag off. That way it's an easy cleanup. You can just pull this off and throw it in the trash, and you're not wasting your pan. You know what I mean? And more than likely, I don't know what's going to happen with this stain. I was going to put a drop cloth down, but more than likely I'm going to end up painting this floor too, at the very least. If the owner of this place wants to pay for like hardwood or something, then I would do some tongue and groove in here, which I know how to do. So I don't know. And I could actually build something over there. I thought about maybe like a kitchenette. That would actually be perfect. From about two out over, and then right where that starts, like a kitchenette. I don't know. Right now we're gonna start painting. I'm gonna use this for trash. Hey, Laura. Oh, is it that bad, Jaco? Hey, Donna. My day has been pretty well. Yeah, and I am so glad that I'm going to be protected by the elements too, Israel, because I've been super stressed. Hey, Toby's mom. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Cherry wood. I bet it would look good with these white walls. Hey, Loyalty. Yeah, let's see if I can pour this paint in there. I've been mixing it pretty well. I done got it on my hand. I need a shirt. Which brush am I going with first? Do I want to do... And what is that? Damn, that was not a good pour, Brooke. Well, I'm trying to look cute for the camera at the same time. It's a struggle, man. You know what? I don't care if it's on my hands. It's not my first rodeo, okay? Just make sure it's not dripping down the damn container, all right? So my dad, my biological father, he was a professional painter, and he actually had his own company where he had a bunch of people working for him. He had like all these bucket trucks and stuff in the 80s, and he actually made a really good living. When I was, I want to say preschool age, oh yeah, I was. I must have been 3 or 4. Him and my mother split up, right? And he bought this beautiful A-frame house out in the middle of the woods, and the whole front of it was glass. It looks like something out of a movie. And it had this spiral staircase and this loft upstairs, and it was just so cool. He lost everything because of alcoholism. He married a school teacher after him and my mom got divorced. That would have been 92. Oh, no, it would have been before that. It would have been like 91 when him and my mom got divorced. And shit, it might have been like 1989 actually. Because it was like 2 years after I was born. Anyways, he ended up going on to marry a school teacher. And she was lovely. They had me some siblings. Some of which I've never even met. But yeah, he lost everything because of alcoholism. I'm gonna put this lock back in here. This is one of the locks that I got for the door. I got to put on. Paintbrush, 2.5. 2.5. That, I know. Don't it look better? I bleached it twice. Hot boiling water with bleach. And then Fabuloso. Because I also had to clean this mirror. This mirror was an absolute wreck. This piece, this thing right here probably weighs 150 pounds, if not 250. It actually came with like a China hutch that had these beautiful lights and these glass doors that like the glass actually bent and stuff. It was crazy. So online it retailed for like $4,000 or $5,000. I got it at Goodwill for $150, and I had it in that $1 million house that I lived in. When you first walked through the front foyer, it was right there. Well, when we moved out of the house, it took 6, 7 people to even get it in the house. I remember the day that we picked it up from Goodwill. We had to call friends of friends of friends to even help us. The whole top of it was marble. And it was like the size of that back wall back there. So yeah, it's probably still in that house over there. And it was a $4,000 or $5,000 piece that I got at Goodwill for $150. So I have a knack for finding stuff like that. And that mirror I'm gonna use to work out. We'll stand here and we'll do workout content right here. So that'll be cool. Resourcefulness. Listen, I grew up poor. This is what poor does, honey. We are resourceful. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's some paint, we'll paint today. I'm wondering if I'm gonna start with the bigger or the small brush. So I've already washed these walls, like I Fabuloso'd and bleached everything. That one. I feel like I could get more precision with the little one, so I'm gonna go with the little one. Where's the thing that came with it? There was one of these. container came with one of these. So this is for the big one. And I have a thing for the roof too. I've already cleaned between the rafters. I've wiped down all the walls. I've wiped down all the boards just to get all the debris off, because if you start painting, especially with white paint, and you haven't dusted, it's going to be a hot mess express. So make sure you wash your walls, your baseboards, any kind of lips that hold dust and debris. What in the hell, Bobby? Y'all, this kid came with one of these already out container. It came with one. I am like in the twilight right now. I guess I'll just open this. That is the weirdest. Y'all ever own stuff that just like all of a sudden grows legs and arms and walks off? So that package actually came with one of these in there. Oh, no, I didn't buy that one. I'm an idiot. I bought a different one. Never mind. You ever like forget something you bought? Jesus Christ, I'm going insane. Listen, I've been under a lot of stress lately, okay? Just a little bit. So these just snap on. You can just, I bought a 6-pack. Yeah, I'm hoping that this will work really good. Oh, did I tell y'all that this paint? Alright, so listen here, folks. There was mold and mildew in here, plus an alien ant farm, okay? So, there was an alien ant farm back there. You know how to make things work for less money. Amen, Robin. Fabuloso works for everything. That's right, Toby's mom. I don't know if you should like eat it like I have on dishes, but so there was mold in here. So this is mold and mildew. It's for like bathrooms and kitchens. Listen, where there's a will, there's a way. We're gonna get it done today. Hobo chic, yeah, well, that's my style anyways. Whatever I can get from, hey, Lafayette, and whatever I can get from Goodwill that's cute, you know? All right, I'm gonna pull this over here. Try not to spill it on the floor. Y'all, the ants. I just feel gross over here. I can't wait to paint over this because there was so many ants over here. It's disgusting. Alright, let's get started. Oh, here, well, I got so much paint in here. I don't know if I can hold this. Oh, shit. My strong hand's starting to become a strong hand again. So you don't want to do too much. You want to actually just get an even layer on the brush to start off with. You don't have to be aggressive. It ain't rotating. There we go. Just making sure to saturate. Take a little at a time. I'm sure I'll get aggressive later because I get impatient. So I start off like, is that a bug? I start off like all calm and even. And then I get aggressive. I'm gonna try to get in there as much as possible without actually touching the side walls because I don't want to leave, like, so if you start bumping here and leaving paint up there, when you go to touch up with the brush, it's going to be like bumpy and stuff with like extra paint running, so try not to get that. And hell, this is doing so good, I might actually just do one coat. I don't know if I'm gonna need to, but we'll see. This is some thick shit. This is a 2-in-1 paint and prime for mildew, mold. actually looks good. I might have to get that. You know, I kind of like the rustic of the cracks. I might actually leave that. I like it. No, I'm not I can't invest money into this. I don't make that kind of money. We gonna have to stick it out with a sleeping bag, honey, because I ain't even, the only power I got is the light. We gonna have to just be grateful that we ain't out in the cold and the snow, okay? And we gonna have to just sleep and bag it up. Cause my crack hanging out, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Father, for I am sinning. Damn, that's some nice paint, boy. I like that shit right there. I think we gonna do one coat, boy. That's some thick shit. I like it. These was not the britches to wear tonight. I feel like I'm out at the club with my girlfriends and my damn ass is hanging out in the skirt. Let's see if I can tighten. Oh man, I don't want to get these on this bridge. Oh man. Damn. Find some 90s, early 2000s vintage shit and then decides to paint in it. And then wonders why she has nothing nice to wear. I love these pants. They're Hollister. Listen. You might see crack tonight and I can't help it. I gotta get down here. I've gotta stop smoking. So the last time I painted, I was dating this guy. And his daughter was turning 14. She was so sweet. Love her to death. Both of his kids were just the sweetest things, right? He had an 8-year-old and well, I think they were like 7 and 12 or something, or, yeah. Anyways. Her room was a little outdated. It was like that early 2000s yellow, kitchen yellow, remember that? Like everybody's kitchen was that color yellow. So it was just like kind of outdated. So I pulled everything out, cleaned everything up, wiped down the baseboards and the walls. We went to Lowe's and found this pretty like rose gold pink, you know. That was the last time I painted. I redone her room, some of the furniture. I like added accents to and touched up the paint. It looks so good. Added lights behind her bed with like these floating picture frames. What is it called? Y'all know those strings of light? And it has like these little clips where you can hook pictures. It was cute. My mom was really into home decor, so that's really where I learned most of this stuff from, because she used to do all kinds of stuff like this. I need more paint. Yeah, she was pretty innovative. She was a do-it-yourself, do-it-herself type of woman. I'm wondering if I can go in more. I think the brush will be fine. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I don't know if that'll get in there. Nope. Oh, that's not gonna fit, so. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Small wood burning stove. Y'all are getting drastic. Listen, are y'all sending me wood stove money? Cause like, get a tent. Remember that? God, y'all, I wanted to pull my hair out when I first lost my truck. If I had $1 for everybody that told me to get a tent, I would have been able to buy a brand new Chevy. This is like really making me uncomfortable. My butt's hanging out. My gut's hanging out. Everything's hanging out. What is clothed? Why is this so therapeutic? I swear to God, I could do this for a living. I kind of like the wood popping out behind. You know, I might have to do two coats because now I'm looking at it and I can see through it. Definitely gonna have to do 2 coats. Yo, I'm out of breath. It's a little chilly. Hey, be young, Ja Rule. It's getting chilly. It's not like freezing, but at night it's getting down into the 50s, which is cold to be sleeping on the streets or concrete. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do 2 coats. But it's okay. It is okay. Damn, what the hell, Bobby? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Damn it. Why does it always gotta be some shenanigans? Damn it. Oh my God. Son of a bitch. Listen, we're just gonna roll with it, literally. We'll paint around that damn thing. It's like the certificate of sorry. It's like the certificate of authenticity. Authenticity. You know, as it so happens, I have a whole building to paint, so I've got time to figure this one out tonight. Authenticity. Oh, God. It's the certificate of... I give up. This is my white flag. I give up. Authenticity? Why does it get worse? Authenticity? Shit. Authenticity. Send help right now. So I'll paint around it and just leave it there. How about that? Authenticity. Y'all see avocado for lunch? Authenticity. Oh, we tried. Yeah, North Carolina does get cold. It sure does. Authenticity. Authentic. Damn, I ain't got no step ladder, homie. I need to get up there. I guess we're just gonna spin it around. Yes, honeysuckle. I'm gonna get it from storage and put it in here. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it over there in the corner. I ain't got much room in here. So I'm thinking bed, workout spot with weights, maybe like a little kitchenette, and then my office to film. So yeah, it's gonna be like a 3-in-1. We can do food reviews in here, cooking videos, workout videos, and then talk it too. Yeah, me too. I'm glad that I just got somewhere that I'm not gonna be cold this winter. We'll see. Shit's always subject to change. Ain't nothing. I never get comfortable. Never have been. Shit's always subject to change. It's just always, I've never had stability in my life. Ever. Never had stability. Not unless I was like paying the bills, you know? And I can't afford you guys. YouTube does not pay enough. I'm sorry. Like, I know people like to, you know, lie. I get it. But, I don't know why people think that if you have a YouTube channel, you make all this money. I think certain people get lucky, and other people, it's a lot harder. Especially if they don't. Excuse me. That was a whole demon. I told you I had a dark side. Yeah, I think it's easier for certain people, especially if they already have like disposable income or like resources, or they're good at technology. Like I have none of that. The only thing I'm good at is everything. But technology, like of course. My one damn down area, I don't know how to edit. I need a videographer. My gut's hanging out on live right now. No regrets. Yeah, I don't know why people think you make all this money. You know, when I first got monetized last year in October, it ain't even, and that's another thing. I ain't even been monetized a year yet. I ain't been monetized for a year yet. And people's like, what happened to your truck? What do you mean? The world's on fire. Nobody can afford to pay rent. Inflation got us all out here starving. The tariffs is about to have us all in line for porridge. And like people really be like, what happened to your truck? You know what it is? I think that people read lies online and they believe it. So like, it's hard for people to conceptualize that I'm an honest person, because not many people are honest people anymore. So like, they read lies and they think I make all this money. But I'm an honest person. So, that's another thing. If you're an honest person in content creation, it's going to be harder, because there's this whole like dark, seedy underworld that comes with this that I've talked about before. And it's just like Hollywood. It's just on a smaller scale, okay? So like, people want to make connections with you, but it's nefarious type of connections. It's dirty type of stuff, you know, and y'all know how I feel about the whole clean hand doctrine. I don't go into any endeavor with nefarious starts, you know. It's only 1 cent per view on live from YouTube. And I don't think that's true, because I get 25,000 views on some of my shorts and I'll only make $1.25. So I don't think that's true. You know, it varies. They have their own system for the way that they do things, the way that they pay. You know, I haven't, you know, even though I monetized on YouTube, I haven't really started to monetize yet, if that makes any sense. Like, there's monetization on YouTube, but then, like, it's a business. So if you're going to run it like a business, you really need to focus on, like, multiple streams of revenue, income, selling stuff, products. Like, you know, you have to treat it like a business, and I don't do that. And most creators do, but I haven't had the means to do so. I've been homeless since 6 weeks after I started this channel. I started this channel. I saw some small success within the first 6 weeks, and then I become homeless like overnight. And my channel turned into this homeless hot mess express that's been out of my control. But it's really crazy to me how people be like, where's your truck? And it's like, girl, for the first year of my YouTube, I sat there and cried, talking about how scared I was that I was going to lose the roof over my head because YouTube doesn't pay, and I couldn't find a job because the job market is non-existent and it's only getting worse. And everybody just told me to pray, which is great because I pray every day. But at the same time, the reality is that the bill man, when you tell him that you had a conversation with Jesus and that you prayed about it, the bill man, for some reason, starts telling you that the repo man is going to be picking up your property. So apparently the bill people are not happy with the fact that you talked to Jesus and he wrote a promissory note, an IOU. They won't take that. I said, one day I'm going to be a big star. I promise you, I done talked to Jesus. He gonna make all my blessings come true. All my wishes. They was not hearing that. They said, where is the vehicle? We will have a tow truck driver there by 2 p.m. I was like, but Jesus said, that I needed to have faith. And I have faith that you will give me a deferment. The 6th one this year. That's another thing. The reason I was so late on my truck payments was because I was only making like $400 a month from YouTube. When you're only making $400 a month and your truck payment is $700 and your gas bill is $2,000 and your grocery bill is $600, do some math here. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I think so, Rob, for now. Not like a house, but it's somewhere to keep me out of the cold. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I will never forget this mess. I sat there and talking. You know what's the craziest thing? Is I used to make shorts talking about how expensive the economy was getting. And I would show people what I spent my money on. And it was nothing lavish. Bitch, we shopped at the Dollar Tree since you met me. I've been shopping at the Dollar Tree since before I met you. So, like, I would go to the Dollar Tree and buy stuff that I needed. Cleaning supplies, food. And people would get in the comments and rip me apart for being homeless and trying to take care of myself. It's crazy. I'll never forget it. And once again, this is temporary, you know? And it could end tomorrow. Same shit, different day. I'm not homeless anymore, you loser. Well, for tonight anyways. Shit's been wild. If you've been here Hey, big guy, Matthew. Saw race 200. People are just weird. Hey, Caroline. I don't want to go stay in a homeless shelter. I sure don't. Those places are extremely unsafe. Yeah, it's just crazy that people are still showing up talking about where's your truck, what happened to your truck. Like, I've been sleeping under a damn maple tree for 2 months, and now you wonder where the truck is? I told you for 9 months that I was going to lose it. So there's multiple reasons. The number one reason was because of the Planet Fitness incident. So when I first monetized on YouTube, my first check was like $1,300, right? So I had hope at that point. I'm like, damn, I'll be able at the very least to ensure that I have a roof over my head, because that $1,300 will pay the truck payment and the insurance, right? Okay, you with me? At the same time, I'm headed to West Virginia for job interviews. I get back from West Virginia, I walk into Planet Fitness, the manager comes up to me. She tells me that I can't film myself on the gym room floor, which is a lie. So this argument ensues. She threatens to whoop my ass. She then calls the law, says that I threatened to beat her up, because I did. That was after she told me to go outside that she was going to whoop my ass. Anyway, she calls the cops, she lies, she says that I assaulted her. I get woke up in the middle of the night in my truck, and the cops are like, we have a warrant for your arrest. And I honestly couldn't believe it, that someone would call the law and lie like that. And risk, like, they already knew, those bitches that worked at Planet Fitness, they already knew that I was homeless, because I was a Planet Fitness member, and there was times that I had to stay in the Planet Fitness parking lot. Sponsorship for workout equipment, I hope so. This is somewhere I'm going to try to stay temporarily. So anyways, they wake me up, they take me to jail. Well, I was in jail for 6 days. My channel completely crashed. The algorithm forgets who you are if you stay off the internet too long. And apparently 6 days is like the limit, because my check went from my first check being, I think, $1,300, or it might have been $1,200, to $400. So I monetized in in September of last year. I saw a check, mainly from donations, not from views, but from donations. I saw a check for like $1,200 to $1,400 in October. Well, the middle of October, I went to jail for that Planet Fitness thing. Come November, my checks dropped off to $400. And they stayed at $400 until like February. Then come February, the summertime, the numbers pick back up, the views pick back up. Things started picking back up, my numbers went up, and it's taken me over 9 months to get my check to $700 a month. It's really crazy, because that was the main reason I lost my truck. Not to mention it affected my channel. But then, fast forward to March of the year, I'm in Florida and I'm still looking for work, because that's what I did for the first 2 years, or the first year and a half of this channel. We've just been running around looking for work, right? So I finally found a job in Jacksonville, Florida. And I had like this group of stalkers from YouTube that first got like, when I first started the channel, they had like built this parasocial relationship in their heads, and they started stalking me. They had failed YouTube channels. Bunch of guys that live at home with mom and daddy. They tried to do gaming channels. They failed. They got stuck on me. So I get a job. And they call my job and get me fired. This was in March. I lost my truck a month later. 2 months later. So the reason I don't have my truck is actually not my fault. I wish I could sit here and say, oh, I drank too much. I did too much dope. Like, that's not an issue for me. I've actually been sober for over half a decade now, and I actually started this channel with the intention of helping others and bringing others to not only recovery, but Jesus Christ. And as it just so happens, that put a target on my back, and I've lost everything because of it. Crazy. Like, not only is it crazy, but it almost drove me crazy. Like, I'm half crazy because of it. So, yeah. Oh, hello. The truck is gone. It's already been auctioned off. I already got a bill. I owe $9,000 to Alley Financial. That's not going to happen. I don't even have money on a consistent basis to eat, honey. They can suck it. They gave me hell for 4 years. They can suck it. I don't mind paying it when I have a roof over my head, a new car, and I'm enrolled in school with these student loans paid off. Because now I've also acquired a student loan debt from this whole situation because I was enrolled in school. I had free tuition to Bible college, pastor school, and that got ruined when my truck got repoed and I had to drop out of school, and now I've had to take on a $6,000 debt because of that. And I had no debt prior to becoming homeless. I'm just racking up debt everywhere. Never had that problem before. Seriously. It's really frustrating, actually, to think about it. You see how fast I'm painting? I'm like getting angry. I'm going to stop talking about it. While I'm doing this, I wanted to like be clear why I was in a shed painting. You know, it's crazy because at the beginning of this journey, I sold a shed that was twice this size that was 2 stories. Yeah. Had to do that for money so that I could find work because I was out of work and I had no money to find work. So I sold my 2-story barn that I was going to turn into an Airbnb. You can see all of these shorts on my channel. They go way back. And I sold that. I had to have money to find work. Yeah, it's been an adventure, y'all. It's been an adventure. I just want to be clear to new people or people that just subscribe. People will jump in my comment section and act like they know me. They don't. They don't at all. It's so crazy to me. This year it's gotten worse. I thought last year was bad. The hate on YouTube has gotten even worse than I imagined it could be. I'm going to have to do 2 coats. You can still see through that. You see the look at the writing over here. That's like the stamp from the manufacturer. I'm going to have to do 2 coats. It's good paint. It is. It's good stuff. I got too much. But I'm going to have to do 2 coats, so I ain't going to be perfect. See it? Oh, thank you. Is that Mozzie? Is that how you say that? I like that name if that's how you say it. Oh shit, there's a hole there. I might need to caulk that. There's like a literal hole. That's not good. I wonder if that's how those ants got in. Oh, hell no. I can't even sleep knowing that there's a hole there. You know what I mean? Like, I got, It's crazy because I've been sleeping outside, so you think I didn't give a damn. But honestly, that infestation was so bad. It's fine, we gotta go back over it. Did y'all see that? If you haven't seen, I murdered 500,000 ants over there. I did. By myself. When I tell you that the whole gang was coughing and wheezing though, you can hear it in my short. I'm like, what you couldn't hear was the people behind me literally gagging. That was not raid. That was off. All I saw was bugs moving and I grabbed the off and went to town and I fumigated this place. Do you know how many bugs it had to be to make it look like a damn corpse has decayed there? It looked, y'all, I'm being for real, like on some real shit. If there was a body that decayed in here after they scraped the body off the ground, that's what the wood would look like. That shit's creepy as hell. Damn it, Bobby. Everybody was damn, I was like, yep. Come on up in here. If I gotta suffer, you do too. Yeah, we'll see. No, it's not. My wrist is doing better. I need to stay off of it. I have been. You see, I'm focused with this hand. Thank God I'm right-handed. No, the shed I cleaned out last year, that's the shed that I was just talking about that I sold. That was mine. That was a 12 by 24 lofted barn. I would have never sold that shed if I ever thought that I was going to lose my truck. The economy has hit me hard. Do you understand? I hope it doesn't happen to you or anyone you know. Sucks, man. And all for doing the right things. I could just be like everybody else and suck a... Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. No good deed goes unpunished. I'm telling you. I think that if you're really damn struggling just to be a decent person in this world, it means you're doing something right, but it's also going to be really hard, but the reward in the end will be worth it. It's easier to do bad shit and be a bad person. I get paint on me already. Jesus. It is, Doug. A lot of people are damn going through it. And I saw that they're like kicking elderly people out of rest homes and stuff because of Medicare cuts. Y'all know that stuff, like, it upsets me. I'll start crying. I can't even talk about it. It's just probably going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Well, shit, I'm running out of stuff to paint. Can I reach up there? Trying to get those cracks real good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cover these vents too. Shit, I like stepped in that paint. Y'all, tomorrow's Labor Day. We ain't gotta work. Well, I'm gonna be working, but I'm gonna be out here working. Y'all gotta work tomorrow? It's 10 times harder for a good person. You're exactly right. And I think, honestly, in my experience, my life has crashed since I got clean. It's crazy. You must reap the benefits and the rewards when you get to heaven, because I have not seen my rewards for the past 5 years of hard work and dedication for doing the right things. It is exhausting. It's enough to make me want to jump off a bridge. It's like I'm doing all of this right. I've made all of this change and things just get worse. And what it is it's the economy. It's the economy. Okay? So it sucks. It sucks. I can't put up insulation. I can't afford that. And then walls over top, absolutely not. This ain't even mine. I done spent $88 on paint, and there's no guarantee that I can even stay here 7 days a week. Shh. Get a tent. Stop it. We're painting the walls so that we can get over the damn infestation, that the dead body that was in the floor. That's the only reason I'm painting this, to get over the devastation of the dead body that was in the floor. It just looks so nice. One thing at a time. Amen. Yeah, I'm not putting a bunch of my money in this shit. Absolutely not. I done spent $88 on paint rollers. Can y'all even see over there? I got half of that. Yeah, this was $88. $40 for the paint rollers. I'll get a ladder in here tomorrow. Cracks really good. Alright. Okay, so I did this. Your girl works pretty fast. Let's start over here. Might as well. First, let's have a snack. Sometimes I need a smoke break. Here, let me put you over here. Yeah, I do love that mirror. It's perfect for working out. What you think, boss? What you think? See my tacky desk over there? All right, let me get it together. Sometimes you need a smoke break. I need more paint. It's 9 o'clock. It feels like 11 to me. I never stay up this late. It's a tiny house. That's what we gonna call it. We gonna talk. What we gonna name her? Well, the bike is Betsy. That's Betsy. My truck was Betty. It's a she shed. What we gonna name her? It needs a B name. Betsy, Betty. Damn, I should have brought my headphones. I need more paint. What do we call her? Shrook. Shrook. It's the she shed. Shrook the shed. Shrook the shed. I want a bee name though. Ugh, I can't get this open. Don't you get on my pants. I don't know what to do with this floor. Shit, I did it again. Oh, not bad this time. I've got paint stuff remover, so it'll be fine. I just want to make sure I take care of this because I don't want to get it everywhere. I'd rather get my hands dirty than get it everywhere. Sorry if my gut hanging out offends you. I can't help it. These britches, everything, my butt's hanging out too. My butt, my gut. Whew. Sometimes I need a smoke break. I ain't got no stick. Can you run by Lowe's real quick and bring me a stick in like the next 30 seconds? And then I'll go back and start it. Damn, I got paint on the ground. Oh, it ain't bad. 2 little spots. Okay, gotta take this out there. Damn, I think I'm getting high, y'all. This stuff's fumigating me. Whew. Don't come over here name dropping. No one cares. Where is? Where's my vape? Sorry. I have a lot of demons on my back. Where am I going? Let's go low. Just trying to make sure to fill the holes in. This is so therapeutic. I don't know if I can do it every day as a job, but every so often for like a hobby, for sure. I'm so glad that my parents, I used to paint with my mom. I'm so glad that my parents raised me be able to do stuff like this. Mama ain't raised no fool. Hell no, I'm getting hot as hell right now. I was gonna paint the wall until I got high. I was gonna pick up a roller, but then I got high. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, I'm so high on pain, I'm about to die. Hey, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. Damn, it's just always the same shit. The paint smell gets me high, that's no lie. Ooh, this should be making you feel like you're about to die. La da 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 da, I'm painting a wall, and I'm gonna die. Ooh, cause I got high, cause I got high, because I got high. Da 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 da. I could have opened the door, and then I was on the floor. Ooh, I was a dumbass, so I didn't swing it open. Ba-da-da, ooh. Oh God, what's that? That's a hole. I think it's another infestation. Fuck. It looks like one of those wasps, hornets, the ones that dig through wood. Shit. Lovely. So exciting. What the hell is that? Look. I wrecked on my bike. I crashed. Look. And there's something in there too. It looks like, you know how like the inside of a hornet's nest has that weird stuff? Shit. Well, I don't know, folks. I might check it out tomorrow. Shit. Ooh, I wonder if it's those silverfish. Because I saw a bunch of those in here. It's a specific bug here in North Carolina. Sorry. Carpenter bee. That's what it is? Okay. Well, did they make a hive? Hey, Miss GT. We're chilling. Plug them up with paper. Girl, I used to do woodwork. I used to do carpentry. I'll go get some wood putty. And I got this paper. Did they say paper? Oh, y'all just said to plug it. Why am I thinking paper? You did say paper. Yeah, well, they make a hole like that. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Master of all trades. Absolutely, Candace. Sometimes you gotta be. You gotta be the man you've never had. You gotta be the man you've never had. Alright. Yeah, I'll figure that out tomorrow. If it is a carpenter bee, then I'll figure it out. I'll probably spray something in there to make sure nothing is in there. That might be dangerous, but I'll open up these double doors first. And then if nothing comes out, master of none. That's the truth. Then I'll put wood putty over it and then sand it down and then repaint it. I want to fill that up though. I want to make sure that that's not left exposed. And over there too, I need caulking for over there. I'm going to get white caulking. I might have to go. This stuff is like dry rotted. We'll see. We'll see. crap. Where am I going? I gotta do 2 coats. I'm gonna see if I can get in here. Damn, there's a nail there. What the hell is going on? No, sometimes I really just like, don't know. I'm just gonna stay out of the comments. Because otherwise I won't have no friends. It's just like in real life. You know they're talking shit. But if you go slap them, then you're the bad guy. Let me tell you something. There was a time where Lindsay Lohan was in the streets of Dubai trying to kidnap a refugee. And she got slapped in the face. And then all of a sudden, Lindsay disappeared for about 10 years. She went and got her shit together. Quit drugs, got a facelift, something. She looks amazing. Tell me why that hand of God to the face changed her life. It really did. I think it was the punch to the face. Because, like, she had went to court. She was on probation, and that didn't make her stop drugs. It was only when she got punched in the face. All of a sudden, Lindsay didn't want drugs no more. Lindsay was all of a sudden trying to do the right things. What is it? I think that when you get hit real good, your life flashes before your eyes and you realize all of a sudden what is important and what is not. I am so being facetious right now. I'm also not, because why does Lindsay look better than ever? And that is in fact what happened. The last time we heard from her, she was trying to kidnap. There was a homeless woman with a child on some street in Dubai or somewhere. And Lindsay was like, let me help you and your kid. And this woman reached out and slapped the shit out of Lindsay. We didn't see her for like 5 years, and then she shows back up, and look at her now. I'm just saying, I'm not condoning. I'm talking about people over the age of 18, okay? I'm talking about people over the age of 18. I think there's something there. So I'm going to try some test trials. I'm joking. I'm going to do my own study out here in the woods in my little shed here. Anyone willing to be a guinea pig for Brooke's study, please send me an email. I think we'll only have to throat punch you like once or twice. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm getting a lot done, ain't I? Look at that. How much? I'm so joking. Thank you. We'll see how long it lasts. It might be temporary. A lot of things in my life are. I haven't ever really had like a home. Even when I was a kid, I was bouncing in and out of foster care, so I had a new home like every 6 months to a year. Not bad. Yeah, I gotta get the ceiling and everything. I do have one of those tall, like, paintbrush things. It's like on a stick. It's like a jalapeno on a stick. My ADHD, you can probably see it in the way that I paint. Oh. Oh, damn it. No. I felt it. Hey, Mandy. Famous Tay, hey. Oh, thank you so much. Blessings to you. And thank you again, Bob. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just glad to have somewhere where I can, like, not be cold. It's already started to get cold. Damn, this thing's dry. That was wood. Definitely gonna need 2 coats. My arm's starting to hurt. Yeah, it looks thin. Definitely gonna need. Hey, Prime Time. Yeah, I didn't get it in my eye, thank God. I got it on my cheek, so thank God. Hello, are you done? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to knock this wall out. Once I get through with this, I'll throw this away. I'm sorry. So y'all, I got all these hooks. They look like this. What if we do a flower? I think they're called like S hooks or something. What if we hang them from the rafter, like boo, 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 boo. And I've already got 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. What if we do plants, like a plant wall? I can do that for free. Do you know how many ferns are out here I can dig up? And I have pots too. And like, I know I have a green thumb. So, and I also went to school for horticulture. So, what if we do like a hanging plant wall? How cute would that be? And it's free. It would be free. There's... Y'all know why I get mad? Because I get annoyed. I've done said twice that I cannot put up insulation. It's like, here we go again. This is why I be getting angry, because it's like, come on, man, get it together. You need to clean out your ears. No offense, respectfully, kindly, with all of my patience. Excuse me. Can you see? How bad is my ass crack hanging out? Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so indisposed tonight. I really am. Shit. I just dropped paint everywhere. Son of a bitch. I mean, it don't really matter. I'm either gonna have to put a rug down or do some tongue and groove hardwood in here. One or the other. Damn it. Oh, I'm painting that anyways. Okay, it's fine. I had way too much on there. That's why you want to put a drop cloth down. I usually do, but I didn't feel like doing it, if I'm being honest. I think this bright ass white is gonna open it up in here. I do. I think that it'll make it look more open. And you know, the added bonus is, hey, thank you, JC. The added bonus is, the pain is so loud, y'all. I'm getting high. Like, I don't feel good. Bye. Thanks, Tara. I'm trying. It's not been easy. Every time I turn around, it's more bullshit. Oh, God. I'll have to get up there after the second coat and do the trimming. And actually, I might do the trimming and then do the second coat. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that hair feels good. My britches, y'all. And my earth crack hanging out. Damn. You know what I just realized? Those beans gotta be painted too. What the fuck, bro? Bro, what the fuck? my life together one day. I'll be getting my life together one day. Today ain't the day, today ain't the day, today ain't the day, today. Jesus Christ. I'm over here like literally skipping all of the damn. I'm just gonna go as far as I can today and get what I can. It ain't gonna be perfect, but this is crazy. I forgot. I gotta get the damn beams. Y'all get on my nerves sometimes. Not y'all, not you, like other people. It do be feeling like it's like a classroom full of youngins sometimes. It's like, how, I thought there was an age restriction. Why people jumping in acting like 18-year-old children? Is that weed? Like, that's some children shit. It's exhausting. Is that marijuana? Is that a weed gummy? It's like, damn, shut the fuck up. You know? People are just so damn dumb. Annoying. I'm gonna have to do a lot of that with the brush. I can hit the beams. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in here and do a lot of brush work. That sucks. Shit. And half the time it be fake ass accounts anyways. Coming back. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, okay. Gonna hit these. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to do most of this paintbrush, y'all. This won't work. It sucks. Matilda, I got magic powers like you, girl. I moved it from somebody else's property. Peace be with you, Phil. Sorry. I know it's loud. I'm gonna finish up with the rest of this paint and we're gonna come back tomorrow. Damn it, I just got it everywhere. It was only a matter of time. I guess I'll release the pain in the morning. I was trying to even out the pain because I knew I had too much. And that's exactly what happened. I'm flung it on me. I'm gonna have to sometimes it be like that. I don't know why people are so obsessed with what other people are doing. I feel like I share a lot with people and then people be trying to like do too much. It's like, damn, it makes me want to pull back. It's like, why are they so weird? You know what I mean? It's like, can't I just live my life and not have like people being stupid? This baseboard's killing me, Holmes. Oh, there we go. This stud. Hard to get in there. I need a paintbrush. I'm not cracking that out tonight. Sometimes it be like that. I'm gonna do part of this wall. See what I do. I wonder how many days it'd take me to do all of this. Ow. I know, I have done this before. I got some on these pants. It kind of sucks, but this button was already broke, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Miss GT. I could paint the floor. If I do the floor, though, I want to do the floor black. Imagine how it would make it pop in here and how big it would seem with the floor black or gray, and then the walls white, or even a brown. I would want to do it a different color than white to make it pop, kind of like an accent wall, but from the floor up instead of the wall, you know, out, to add some color. Because these white walls is going to be bright. But I need it bright for filming too, so I'm grateful that this white's coming in clutch. I'm going to try to get some over here. I forgot I got to get those boards. Oh. Let's get back. Y'all, I just got paint all over my hand. Oh, I thought you could see me, you can't. I got paint all over my hand. I mean, I was actually looking up hardwood flooring on Facebook and Craigslist, and there's a ton of it for sale. One person had it for like $60. I dropped 2 spots of paint there. I just want to make sure that it doesn't leave a bubble. they had like $1 a square foot on one post. Another person had 100 feet at $30 a box for 25 feet each. Yeah, this brush is getting old quick. My arm hurts. And I got 2 coats to do. Damn. Damn it. I don't feel like moving this shit tonight. I'm gonna finish these, what I've already started. And then I'm gonna be done for the night. Yeah, I'm wondering if I have rugs. Did I throw those rugs away? Remember last year when we cleaned out my storage shed and then we put everything in the new shed? Did I keep those rugs? Did I keep those rugs? Cause I had some rugs in my storage shed and I'm gonna go over there eventually. This place won't be ready for another week. But, I wonder if I got some rugs over there, cause I had some when I moved out of my house, and then, yeah, I don't know, honey, I don't know. Rugs would be perfect for in here. You know, this is actually going pretty well. This is so therapeutic for me. Week. Damn, arm's about to fall off. I'm almost come through here with the paintbrush, so I know it looks raggedy as hell right now, but it's supposed to once we do the second coat. Well, what we're gonna do is the trimming and then the second coat and see how it looks. Whew, my arm's about to fall off, y'all. I just got started not too long ago. It's been about, what, an hour and a half? We definitely have our work cut out for us, you guys. This is not going to be an easy project by myself, but I will manage. Phew, God, I'm sweating like a whore in church. All right. Trying to use what's left in this paint thing. So tomorrow I'm going to come in here and get this out. When I start on the trim. There's another place to hang a plant. Damn it, I can't get under there. You see how that's drying down? We're gonna have to do at least 2 coats. Oh. Alright, so this is what I have completed tonight. So I've got to get this shit out the corner. My ADHD on full display. If that ain't ADHD, I don't know what it is. We're gonna come tomorrow and finish. I'm gonna do the ceiling last. It's the rough first sweep. I would say that we did about 75%. It sucks because, like, this roller head, I hope it doesn't get stuck on there. Let's see if I can get it off. It looks so much bigger already. It does. It will. throw that away. That was trash. This for tomorrow. Damn, I got stuff all over my shirt. That sucks. I got paint on the floor. I made a mess, y'all. I usually don't do this. Give me that. Damn, I got paint on my hand. It's fine. It's not the first time. I had cabbage. And damn, I need somewhere to put this. I had cabbage and sausage. Where's those bags? Fuck. Y'all, help me. Can you please help me? Trash bags. Y'all, where the fuck is everything went today? There they are. Oh, there's Brad. I got paint on the floor. It's okay. No biggie. I got paint on my hand. Damn, I got a lot of paint on my hand. It's alright. It'll wash off. Trash bag. Reusable. I messed up. I usually use a Lowe's bag, but this is bigger than what I typically get. So the Lowe's bag wouldn't fit, and the trash bag was too big. It caused a mess. I usually don't have that problem when I cover this with a bag. I just didn't have the right size, and the trash bag doesn't work. It's alright. Alright. Trash. Any trash? Trash. Alright, cell phone. Babes. I'll see what I get. I need my hair bow. Sweater. You leaving out with me? Paintbrush for tomorrow. What I got going on here? Let's look at what I did. Oh, I got the burps. Alright, so it's not perfect. I did that wall, half of that wall. It's a hot mess express. You can see where I'm going over here. So tomorrow when we come in, we'll start with this trim. We'll take this paintbrush and we'll hit this trim. And then we'll go in with the bigger brush for the finish. Okay, and do the second coat. And then day after tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll come out here and we'll get around stuff like the screws. We'll touch it up real good. I'm also going to be covering that. I got a board that's going to go over that. It's complex, but I gotta cover that. And then also, we did this wall, half of this wall. I also got to cover that one. But yeah, it looks really good. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. I just hope that I'm not doing, I hope that I'm not doing this and then some shit goes down, you know? I do this a lot. I put in a lot of work and then shit blows up in my face. Do you know how many times I've done this? I don't even want to count. I don't even want to count. Someone's crawling on me. I lost my jacket. Well, y'all, thank y'all for painting with me. That was fun. I actually enjoy it. It's therapeutic. I need to get this stuff out of here and it'll be easier tomorrow. Be grateful you got a husband, Mandy. Be grateful. I know he's probably annoying. They all are. That's what we are too, girl. We are too. Good night, y'all. Y'all be safe, and we will talk tomorrow. And this is what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun. It is Labor Day. It is Labor Day. Good night, y'all. Be safe. God bless. And I'm praying for y'all, and please pray for me because God knows I need it.